I want to remind everybody what the last verse in the book of Judges was. Okay. And here it is. In those days, there was no king in Israel. Every man did that which was right in his own eyes. Okay. That's how the book of Judges ends. And you even hear this a few chapters earlier in chapter 17, verse 6. In those days, there was no king in Israel, but every man did that which was right in his own eyes. And you read the book of Judges, and a lot of it's basically like a free-for-all. And people do a bunch of crazy stuff in the book of Judges. Okay. A lot of crazy stories in the book of Judges. And the conclusion of the book is that every man was doing that which was right in his own eyes. So, I'll never understand this weird claim that people in the Old Testament were saved by works. It's so easily disprovable. In Hebrews it says that Jesus Christ tasted death for every man. That would include people in the Old Testament. Hebrews talks about how the law made nothing perfect, except, Jesus Christ in John 14:6 said that he's the way, the truth, and the life. That no man comes unto the Father but by him. And guess what? He said that before the cross, so that was technically Old Testament when he said that. John 3:16 is technically Old Testament because it's before the cross. All right? Because for the New Testament, you need the death of the testator. Okay? The New Testament begins after the crucifixion of Christ. Now, back to the book of Judges here. If every man is doing that which was right in his own eyes, and everybody has a different opinion and a viewpoint, and everybody's doing something different, and so how could these people possibly have been saved by their works? It's ridiculous to think that, and also look, the Old Testament, from Genesis all the way to, leading up to the crucifixion of Christ. That's a longer time period than after the resurrection of Christ until now. Okay. The Old Testament is the majority of human history. And you're telling me that you believe for the majority of human history, a filthy rag saved people and not Christ. That's ridiculous. Jesus Christ was the propitiation for not our sins only, but the sins of the whole world. Okay. And throughout the Old Testament, there's all these prophecies that a Messiah would come to redeem man. Okay. And the nation of Israel, they were supposed to be looking for that Messiah. And as a nation, as a whole, they rejected him. But God, told them to look for him. Okay. Even, the laws and the scribes and the Pharisees, they were supposed to know the day that the Messiah would be crucified, because you could calculate it to the day. With the book of Daniel and a few other Old Testament know-how, right? But the book of Daniel basically calculates it for you for the most part. And you could calculate it to the day that he would be crucified. So, and also, look, when Jesus said he's the way, the truth, and the life, and no man comes unto the Father but by him, that would include people from Adam forward, okay? Including the people that lived during the period of the book of Judges. Jesus had to die for their sins as well, okay?